Hi, Taurus. What does your soul need you to know in February 2026? What messages and predictions does your spirit guides, your higher self, and my spirit guides have for you this month of February? Please be sure to watch your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month. And you may also want to watch your cusp sign. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2026. And the first card you have is the Fool. And this is starting out on a new path and a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations, but you may have your head in the clouds, but don't have your head in the clouds and don't have on rose-colored glasses because you want to be in reality and not fall off the cliff. So it's a good card because it's a new journey and it can represent freedom, but you have to have your wits about you. You may feel in February like you're starting to feel bored. It could be bored with your life in general, or bored with your job, or bored with a relationship. You may feel really inspired to see the sights and to see the world or to travel. You have to be careful with the steps and the moves that you make because if you are still working, there are people in the workplace that are jealous of you or have something that they're like, they could be angry at you. But I get like jealousy or annoyed with you or angry with you. So watch your step in the workplace. Things that could be, you could be making happier or better for you may not be making things happier or better for other people. This could be going on within your family. It could be going on at work. It could be in any clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to. So even though things could be like on the up and up for you, getting better, improvements happening, it may not be better for the people that are around you. You may really feel like you need to make amends with people this month. You may also feel like it's really important for you to show gratitude. It's almost like you want to see things fall into place, but February is like the jumping off point. This could be because we have a new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius on February 17th. That could be why it feels like a jumping off point for you. You could wake up and find yourself in a new job, a new position, or a new position of power. Your creative energy could be especially high, and you could really create something that's very unique, a very, I don't know if I want to say individualistic, but very unique, very creative, very captivating to people. If you have to give any kind of teaching, lectures, instruction, tutorials, make videos, any tutoring or coaching would all be excellent for you this month because I feel like your ability to like instruct and inform people is really where it's at for you in February. You could actually make some kind of big deal and negotiate well if you have to negotiate any new conditions or contracts. The next card in your reading for February, Taurus, is the Seven of Swords. And this is somebody lying to you or deceiving you or stealing from you. There could be somebody that's trying to grab something from your computer. This could be in the workplace or grab something from you at work. But it could also be like a hacker. It could, so, be careful of that. Or you could have a significant other that could be doing it. I feel that some of you may see some money disappearing from your bank account. So you have to be careful. It could be like fraudulent charges. It could be identity theft, fraudulent charges, somebody hacking your computer, somebody stealing some information from you. But for some of you, it's money. If you're having any contention with your spouse, your significant other, they could be going in and taking money out of the bank account, or one of your kids. I don't know where it's coming from because it's a general reading, Taurus. So be really mindful of your bank statement. I would check your bank account daily. Uh, if you don't have any kind of protections, extra protections on your computer, you might want to do that. Um, just be careful in the month of February. This could also be somebody who tries or may successfully take a job away from you, where you were promised a position in a certain, maybe a raise and a promotion or something, and a coworker comes along and swipes it away from you. Things like that could happen in February as well. So be on the lookout, be on your guard. You also need to be careful if you meet anybody new in the dating world or in any other capacity, because I do get that some of you may deal with somebody who's pretending to be somebody they're not, or putting on a false persona. So you need to watch out for that. It's so weird. I feel like with the Fool card, your life is on the precipice of really positive change and things improving for you and going in a really, for the better, going in a better direction. But then it's like opening a door and then getting your hand slammed in a car door after the door opens, like slammed in a door. It's like the door opens and slams on you. So you have to be really, really careful. Again, I cannot emphasize it enough. Check your bank statements daily, go into your banking daily, check anything that you can to do with your computer or any kind of suspicious activities. Like, uh, you may want to get some kind of fraud protection or fraud alert. But again, if you meet somebody new, that could be a friend, it could be come off like a friend, it could be somebody you meet at a gathering, it could be somebody you go on a date with. Somebody could be pretending to be somebody they're not. So you have to be super careful of that. The next card in your reading is the High Priestess. This could be you, where you are being extra psychic. Your psychic ability could really be increasing in February. This could also mean that you are keeping something secret or hidden, or somebody could be keeping something secret or hidden from you, which could be indicated here in the Seven of Swords card that I just read. This could also indicate a high spirit guide coming in to give you messages in this reading. I do feel like if you get yourself in a jam of some sort, I do feel like you get yourself out of it, or you get out of it. You've really got positive energy and negative energy here strongly. Darkness and light are really playing out themes. So you could feel like you're on an emotional seesaw in February. You got to be careful somebody doesn't give you a fake check or pays you with, like, if you're receiving payments from somebody for some product or service that you provide, or some, whatever it is, it could be a fake check. I wouldn't take checks from people. And also, or if you do something where you get paid in cash, they could be giving you a counterfeit bill. I mean, really, you have to be careful of money coming to you that's fake also. This could be a month where you get a letter of recommendation that could come to you if you are hiring somebody. A letter of reference or recommendation could come to you about that person, or you could receive a letter of recommendation about you from a previous employer or from someone that you can use if you're trying to get a new job or a promotion or something. Like a letter of recommendation could be coming to you about you or to you about somebody you want to hire. If you have a dog, they could get little burrs on their fur. So if they like to run in the woods, uh, I see these little prickly balls, small, like the size of peas, maybe a little bigger, but I get like sticking to their fur. Like they may get into under some bushes chasing a rabbit or squirrel or something else. And they come home and they've got all these little burrs all over them. And you're going to have to sit there and pick them off. And your dog is not going to be happy about it. I know that's a weird message, but hey, welcome to Psychic Readings. You never know what my guides are going to say or your guides. Some of you could also have trouble with interference on reception, and that could have to do with Wi-Fi, internet connections, could also have to do with reception of like satellite receptions or anything to do with satellite dishes or anything like that. You could have interference with reception of things in February. So before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know here that if you're interested, I recorded the eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius, February 17th, 2026, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. You may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign, or your sun sign and your moon sign, or whatever normally resonates with you, to see how this eclipse in February in Aquarius will be affecting you. I sell these videos on Vimeo and also on my Patreon shop. Those links are down below, and these links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Also, you might want to get my big love readings for 2026 for singles and couples for each sign of the zodiac. So if you want to see how your love life is going to go in the rest of this year of 2026, you might want to get those videos. And maybe you want to get more than one sign there as well. Some people have told me even their Venus sign gives them messages in those readings. It's just something to consider. And also, my psychic crystal readings for February 2026 are available. They are an expansion and a continuation of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right here and now for you, so you may want to check them out. So card number 4 you have is the Hermit, and this is a card that symbolizes spiritual guidance, your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you. You could be the Hermit, where you take a step back and get a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but either way, you are still being guided by your spirit guides. You may feel like you have to keep things private. You may be feeling like you don't want to share a lot of information or knowledge with other people in February. You may feel like you need to keep your cards close to the vest. You may also feel like you want to have some kind of security, not only on your computer, but maybe home security. You may want to get cameras or, I don't know, security of some sort where, or anything that can detect, I don't know if I want to say outages also, like, or things that can detect whether they're running properly or not. Like if you have 2 homes, maybe you want like a smart thermostat or other things that can read like the function of your home when you're not there. Yeah, I do get this feeling like you may really want to go within or stay quiet or not let on to people exactly what you're doing. Again, keeping your cards close to the vest, that kind of energy is, comes up here. So that could be important for you. If you have a sump pump, it could overflow or not work properly because it might not be working properly. So you could get water in your basement or your sump pump, if you have one, or some kind of pump could be clogged or need clearing because it may not work properly. I'm also seeing a grate on the floor. It could be in a workplace, it could be in a basement, it could be in a drain, it could be in a room near hot water heaters or heaters that I see water coming up in the grating. It's like a grating on the floor. So you need to look out for that. Be on the lookout for that. You may want to make sure like your plumbing is in order. Drain pipes, you don't want your uh, gutters, if you have gutters, need to be cleared, or anything where things could get blocked up and overflow, anything like that. Some work or something you did in the past could get shuttered off and get brought out at another time. So if you create something in February and your boss says, we're not using that right now, we're going to put it on the back burner. Well, it'll get brought out later. So don't get upset about it. Or something you create that you're like, you know what, I created it, but I don't feel like it's the right time to uh, publish it or put it out there. Or it could be something you wrote or something you made or created. You may put it away now and release it later, or it could be something you did before and you're going to release it now. Either way. So your last card in the reading is judgment. What do we think about a situation? How do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down and how does it affect everyone involved? You could also be making an announcement. I feel like so many things come out in the open that you're shocked. This could be in the public. This could be in your government. This could be with the powers that be in the world. It could be in your own life. It could be in the place where you work, or it could be with your significant other's life. I don't know, but something big comes out into the open, and I do feel like you're shocked by it. There could be somebody you want to see fry for something. So you could feel like this could be something that goes on out in the world, and you're like, they should be arrested. They should get the death penalty. They should go to jail, whatever it is. Like there could be somebody now, it could be a worldwide thing, an out in the world thing, but it could be your private life thing where you're like, that person needs to be in trouble. That person, and go back to what I said in the beginning of your reading on the Seven of Swords. So somebody could get caught doing something that has to do with you personally, or that's out in the world that you feel that you're really going to be upset about, and you're going to want judgment and justice to occur. Because I hear facts fly out. So I feel like you're going to get facts coming to you. Anybody that was under suspicion or surveillance gets, I don't know the word, revealed. It gets revealed, like what they were up to. If you work for a company or a business that there was shady dealings going on, and the company or the owner of the company or the bosses, it gets revealed, you may feel like you want to get out of there. even if there is justice and the person goes to jail, it could shut the business down. Or you may feel like, I'm not working here anymore. Something, so it could be something that you find out that comes out about your workplace, the owners of the company, or like I said, the people that run it. This could be an inspiring factor to you, not only to leave and maybe get a job elsewhere, but it could be inspiring you to start your own company or business. If it's, if you have a lot of experience and you may be able to do something very similar that you were doing when you worked for this business or company that, has fallout or gets exposed. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Tauruses to work with, use, and wear when dealing with the month of February 2026, you got charoite. And charoite is a soul stone. The chakras it's connected to are the heart and the third eye chakra. So your heart and third eye chakra. It brings healing. It's a very powerful stone. It can bring love and protection. Charoite heals the physical body and the emotions. It's a stone of transformation and used to overcome fears. Charoite also helps overcome obsessions and compulsions, and it stimulates your inner vision, and it's a very good grounding stone. If you've had problems with your headaches, or any sinus pressure or any pressure in your skull, this will help alleviate that kind of pressure, headaches, sinus headaches. If you're trying to lose weight and you carry or wear charoite, it's going to help you eat less. It could help you decrease your appetite. It's going to be a good spiritual stone for you. It could make you feel more serene, more more peaceful, calming, and serene if you carry this or wear it in February. It's also going to be a good gemstone that's going to accentuate your critical thinking skills. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help this channel grow. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. So I hope you all have an absolutely amazing month of February, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.